We're up 4. There's nobody here. I don't care. I don't care. I'll just do this for myself, and this can be documented on the channel. 20 seconds left. The Knicks are up by 4. I don't know why it's blurry. I don't care. If you're in here, say something. If you're not in here, that's cool. All right. Inbounds the ball to Wemby. Wemby, deep 3. No good! Oh. All right. Castle dunked it in. Castle dunked it in. He got a good follow. 2-point game, 16 seconds left. I have been pacing. Shout outs to the Lenovo Chromebook. I have abused that thing. I have abused that thing quite a bit. But it's been handling it. It's been handling it perfectly. And yeah. Very stressful. Very stressful. I would like to get this over with tonight if possible. I don't want to go to another game. And you might, if we win, you will probably see me cry tonight. Analog Allies, yeah, it was supposed to be today. I had some stuff come up, though. We're going live tomorrow. We are going live tomorrow. France B in the building, gifting 50 memberships. 50 memberships. Fransby, aka Todd Howard. You know the vibes. You're a living legend. You're the fucking man dog. Thank you. Oh man. Oh. That was a hell of a, you know what? I like Castle. I think he's a good player. I like him. I don't like Wemby. I like Vassell too, honestly. And Dylan Harper's a hell of a player. I just don't like Wemby. I think Wemby is a dirty player. A dirty Frenchman, if you will. Not saying anything, you know. No, if they win, like, we're just gonna keep the vibes going. All right, they haven't fouled yet? They're not fouling yet? Now they foul with 8 seconds left? Why would they waste so much clock there? I guess maybe they wanted someone else besides Brunson to go to the line. We've got Mikal Bridges going to the line for 2. I mean, he got hit, but whatever. It's fine. So, you know, yeah, Wemby and Gobert. Like, Gobert's a dirty fucking player. I can't stand Gobert. All right, Mikal. 5 picks. Fuck them picks. Oh my God, he missed. You got to hit this one, Cal. You got to hit this one. Buddy. Stay calm, stay poised, stay focused. Calm, poised, and focused. I don't want overtime either. I'm not in the mood for overtime. All right, hits the second. So they got to shoot a 3. We could have put them away there, but they got to shoot a 3. Whew. I have been pacing like a madman this entire. Ewing is like technically like staff, so I think technically he would get a ring. Look at those tortas out there. Look at those. I mean, I like those tortas. I would not like a foul. Like, I get it because then you get the 2 free throws and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it's soft, and I feel like you know, it kind of devalues the game. Not that Adam Silver hasn't devalued the game a ton since since David Stern passed, but yeah. I guess you can see my living room. There's a Back to the Future thing. Here's some here's some Simpsons stuff that I don't really know where to put it in my house. Funzo, Krusty, King Homer, Moe's. I don't give a fuck. It's just chilling in the living room. All right, we got Sohan in the game. Just punch someone in the dick, Sohan. Just punch someone in the dick. This game has been horribly officiated. Horribly officiated. Adam Silver is in the building too. So they put Sohan in on Wemby and took Mitch out. Because they don't want the hack-a-Mitch. All right, here we go. About to inbounds. Yeah, man, I've been doing good. I've been doing good. Down to 181 pounds, which I have not been in a very long time. Eat a lot of apples. 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 5 seconds! Oh, they did foul. They did foul. So now we're going to get into this free throw nonsense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. The score right now is 93-90 in favor of the Knicks with 8.5 left. Dylan Harper, a rookie, is at the line. Now, once again, I like Dylan Harper. I think the Spurs are going to be phenomenal. He missed! He missed! Let's go! Oh, my God. All right, now you got to have someone in for rebounding. Okay, you got Huck in there. They brought in Cornette and Wemby. We've got Huck and Sohan and OG. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sorry if I'm spoiling anything, but he missed. OG with the rebound. OG gets off. Oh my God! 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Just hit one, OG. Just hit one. Just hit one, my guy. Oh my God. Bro, we had Wu-Tang in the building last game. In New York. Oh, Oakman. You ain't gonna punch Oakley. Dude, Charles Oakley, like, I love him as a player, but he is a terrible human. Like, he talks so much shit about everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ! Just hit one. Just hit one, please. They have no timeouts. Oh, my God. Not happening yet. Look, we're not out of the woods until that clock says 0-0. This is the NBA. I've seen crazy things happen in my time watching this. Just hit it, OG. Hit it. Oh, yes. 4-point game. No fouls. No fouls. Let Wemby shoot a three. Who cares? He missed. We won. We won. NBA champions. NBA champions. We won. NBA champions. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We fucking did it. All the years of suffering. All the years of suffering. And bullshit and terribleness. Lou Amundsen, Eddie Curry, Rolando Balkman, Andrea Bargnani. We're fucking champions. We're the fucking champions. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I can't fucking believe this. How am I going to sleep tonight, dude? How the fuck am I going to sleep tonight, man? They said, Jalen Brunson, Jack move with the $2. Congrats, my guy. Hope to have this feeling one day. Memphis got to get rid of Ja. You got to rebuild. But you know what? You can rebuild. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. This gives me hope in life. You know? This should give everyone hope. Because, like, you know, being a Knicks fan, it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy. Jazzman with the 20. Go get yourself something nice. You earned it. Maybe a new laptop, bro. This Chromebook is the MVP of the finals. I have punched this thing to death. I do have a beer. We're gonna go in the kitchen and grab a beer. And you know what kind of beer it is. Cool Rips. Thank you for the $1.99. DVD Night. Thank you for the 5. We've got a Hogan beer. They don't even have Hogan on the can anymore. But I was saving one. And I don't know why I saved this one. I wasn't sure. Now tonight we gotta buy all the fucking gear. We gotta buy all the fucking gear. All the finals gear. Juan with the 5. This calls for the return of the intro of the next vid. I'll do it for you. I haven't done the next vid yet. I'll look at got the Jets. Cry more. I can't even. Let me remove you there, pal. Have a good night, pal. Orion not lying with $1.99. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this day. I never thought I would see this. Like, I knew we were good. But I always thought there was going to be something in the way. But that's how you gotta look at life, man. There's always going to be roadblocks. There's always going to be, bro, Noah Smith with a 2, build Nico Harrison a statue. Shout outs to Nico Harrison. Shout outs to Danhausen. I can't, like, and it's the way that this happened. Everyone in life, I know I sound like a fucking idiot tonight. Everyone in life has uncertainties. Everyone, doubt creeps in. The cards look against you. 29 points. Nobody thought that you could come back from 29 points. We did. 22 points in the fourth quarter. We did. So you always got to keep it pushing. You've always got to keep it moving. And Brunson's got to be the MVP. And you know what? Becky Hammond, you got exposed, dear. Bryce Wade with the $6.99 Canadian. Thank you, brother. I love my Canadians. No, I am a Knicks YouTuber. In a perfect world, I could do. Cat finally got his ring. Shout out to DC Fat Cat. Thank you for the dono. It's crazy, like it seemed like everything was against us. Oh, the West is better. The West is the real conference. Ruxia play with the $2. Thank you, brother. I'm not drunk. This is my first drink of the night. I've been stone cold sober. I've been in the zone, mentally, in pacing like a madman. JB crying. $2 ethical bucks from an OKC fan. Enjoy your ring. You know what? I got a lot more respect for you guys, OKC, because I really thought, SGA is kind of a bit of a foul merchant, but he's not a dirty player. Lou Dort might be a dirty player, but I have not. Wemby makes Draymond Green look like a saint. Eric Goska with the $10. Thank you, Eric. You're getting a special early stream. I only stream on this channel usually at too many games. And yes, there will be a drunken stream at too many games. And I don't think you understand how obnoxious I'm going to be at too many games about the Knicks. SWEX85 with the 10. Thank you, brother. When the Avs won the cup in 2022. Shout outs to the Avs. I'm not. I've been to one hockey game. I went to a Carolina Hurricanes game when I lived in North Carolina, and it was very fun. You know, I like hockey in person. Watching it on TV is a little bit more difficult for me. Um, Bro, I need that hat. That hat is fucking hard. I'm going to spend a stupid amount of money tonight on Knicks finals gear. Like I bought this hat. I bought the shirt. I think the shirt's over here. I've worn it on camera. I have all the jerseys of all the starters and a Mitchell Robinson jersey. I can't find my Brunson jersey. Dark Scam Phil. Love the name. Thank you for the 5. Not a fan of the NBA, but as a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, I feel you. Congrats on the win. Thank you, man. So my history with the Knicks is I'm not from New York. I'm from Connecticut. And so, growing up, you had the 90s Knicks, which were, it was a family thing. I remember like sitting around, watching the games. I remember when my parents were in a bowling league, because I don't know why they were in a bowling league. And it was during the Pacers, and I'm sweating right now. It was during the Pacers and Knicks playoffs, and like watching it at the bowling alley, watching it at my grandparents' house and stuff like that. People get it confused. They're like, oh, I thought you were a Hornets fan or a Bobcats fan. And like, yes, I've always liked the Hornets because I've always had family in North Carolina, but they've always been like a secondary team. Like I loved Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson and stuff like that. Obviously, Larry Johnson ended up coming to the Knicks, but it was always Knicks number one. It was just as I lived in North Carolina and they brought back the Bobcats, which ended up becoming the Hornets, it was convenient to go to those games, a new team. It was fun. But so they're always my second team. I love Kemba Walker too. I have a Kemba Walker Knicks jersey because, I was a big fan of him at UConn and stuff like that. So that's kind of a really long-winded history. Oh my God. New York City is going to burn down tonight. Snowy Taco with $1.99. Way to stick it out through the tough times. Celebrate. Thank you, brother. JH96797. If you asked me 15 years ago if I would have lived long enough to see the Knicks win the NBA championship, I would have said nope. I'm glad I was wrong. Congrats, Knicks, and I'm glad your team won, RGT. Thank you so much, brother. I didn't know if I was ever going to see it either. Thomas Pickering with $1.99. Congrats, dog. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you. Shout out to Gene Park in the building. Hyper Bison, who used to be Creosan Bomb, because I remember people. Congrats with the Knicks winning a chip in your lifetime. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. Jeffrey Olette. That name sounds a little bit French. I respect the French. Never mind my tweets about Wemby. Thank you so much. Go Blue $3.99 or $33.99. Congrats, bud. Have a drink on me. We're having a Hogan beer. I saved 2 for a special occasion, and now I can use that stuff. The MVG, who I will be drunk streaming with very soon in Philly with a big 50. Congrats, homie. Go buy some merch. Thank you so much, brother. He called it. MVG in the chat called it. He was like, they're winning tonight. And I didn't say anything back because I didn't want to jinx it. Mike Odyssey came here right after to wish the number 1 Knicks fan. Congrats, dude, finally. Thank you, Mike, with the 10. It's just, man. Christian Switch with the $2. I'm a Bulls fan. I hope we win again one day. I mean, the Bulls, they've got a solid young core. They just got to get management in check, I feel like. The management hasn't been the best for the Bulls. Some of the decision making and stuff like that. I'm still like in shock by this. Like, what the best thing is? Like, nobody can tell me shit ever again. I don't care. I told my cousin's son this because he's a big basketball fan. NYC needs to call the Avengers. Jay Blaze with a 2. You're not wrong, dog. I'm sure it's that Spider-Man with the Tims and the Hennessy's out there. I told my cousin's son, who's like 15 or 16. I was like, I don't care. Like, if we go 0-82 next year, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. You can't tell me shit because you can always, you can always be like, well, we just won. Yep, 73. Thank you, Jason, with the 279 Canadian. We got the celebration going on now. They're doing the trophy presentation. We're going to stick around for all of this because I'm not going to bed anytime soon. It would have been sweet if it was at MSG, but it doesn't matter. And you know what? Shout out to Jeremy Sohan, man. Jeremy Sohan, he didn't play much, he didn't do much, but he was chirping. He was always chirping in San Antonio's ears. Tyler Kolek gets a ring. Like, that's just Karl-Anthony Towns gets his first ring. Becky Hammond said Jalen Brunson wasn't a 1A. Like, the bad thing is I'm going to be up all night watching. Oh, I mean, Jalen Brunson's going to win Finals MVP. He had almost 50 points tonight. Like, it was insane. It was insane. Do I like Dolan? Oh, fuck you, Adam Silver. Look at you, asshole. You tried everything. You know why we won? Because they were going to have to, the refs were going to review that flagrant on Wemby, and it was going to get called, and he was going to get suspended for Game 6 anyways. So Silver made the call. I don't like Adam Silver. Dolan's cool, man. Dolan's just a no-nonsense type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He is who he is. He promised big things. Shout out to James Dolan. Shout out to Leon Rose, Worldwide West. Like, they built this team. They got Dolan doing the first interview. Dolan said back in January, I think we should get to the finals and win it. Vesmolo with the $2. Wemby a dirty Frenchman like Gobert. I'm just. I was listening to Dolan. Dolan out here wilding. I mean, the French have a certain style of play. We can, he tried to take out OG's knee. Like, just so much crap. Lucas McDougal with the $2. RGT, my man. Knicks win. Congrats, dude. Thank you so much. Lucas McDougal. Leon Rose talking. President. He built this team, man. People doubted Leon Rose. People doubted, you gave up 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. It was about winning now. It was about, you have a perfect storm. You're not worried about the future right now. There are teams that worry about the future. There are teams that live in the present. And we were a team that was living in the present and built for the present. Fly High with a $4.99. I'm so happy for your RGT. You deserve all this. Thank you, Fly High. I appreciate you, brother. Minato Max in the building. $10. Congrats, bros. In NYC all weekend. It was awesome to see the crowd react to the win. Minato Max, am I going to see you at too many games again? Because we will be there. We will be there. Deep. Spawncast crew rolling in deep. MVG making his first appearance. We're gonna have a good fucking time, man. I'll be wearing all Knicks stuff all weekend. Brunson had 45 points. Ties the most points in a series-clinching final win on the road. Tied with Michael Jordan. J-Rat with $4.99. Congrats, pal. Thank you, J-Rat. Are you Jordan? You're Jordan. I already know who you are. I know who you are, sir. Bro, those finals hats are nice though. I like that it's white because like my shoes, my new favorite shoes, because my feet are all messed up, are white. So that'll look good with various jerseys. Oh, they're chanting Jalen Brunson in the Spurs arena. Superman, oh man, with the $2, bro. I love this for you. Thank you, brother. I'll see you. We'll be live on Analog Allies tomorrow. Um, I ran into some stuff today. Loot Waffle with a €5. Never watched a basketball game before. I'm from the UK, but after that match 4 comeback, I may be a Knicks fan for life. Hey, we got shooters all across the world, baby. We got shooters all across the world. Jalen Brunson wins finals MVP. Rax the Great. Why are you giving me money, Rax? Hey, let's go with the $2. Rax the Great will be in the building at Too Many Games as well. He is gracious enough to haul me down there. So Jalen Brunson won the Cup MVP. We're the first team to win the NBA Cup and the NBA Finals in the same year. Gustavo Gutierrez with a $4.99. I want this feeling you have for myself with my Chicago Bears. Much love. Hey, dude, I thought the Bears looked really good last year, and if they could build upon that, like they're going to be a strong team. I see now. I don't even I love my Giants. I love them, but Frowning Dolphin, what's up, Wood? Frowning Dolphin, $4.99. Let's go, RGT. So happy for you, dog. Screw those refs, though. Bro, they tried everything. Switch Gamer, 84 with $1.99. Congrats to my favorite Nintendo YouTuber. Thank you. Oh, yeah, New York's going to be burning down right now. I want to just go outside and start, screaming. Mike Brown coming. And, bro, firing Tibbs was a controversial move. And there were times this season where it was was this the right move? Was this the right thing to do right now? Playboy 182 with the $2, bro. These NY streets are lit right now. Knicks tape. Let's go, baby. Get out there. And Mike Brown is screaming who let the dogs out right now. Flukas McDougal with a $5. Mike Brown deserved this as well. He was shit on during his career, underrated as a coach for too long. This man is out here screaming, who let the dogs out? Mike Brown, a very talented, but kind of someone who, he's never really given a full chance to fly. The Sacramento thing, look at what he did in Sacramento. And then they just pushed him to the curb because he called out De'Aaron Fox. And it's very poetic that, basketball season is over, but this isn't over. I have just begun. There will be obnoxious Knicks fan RGT all over the channel. We got Summer League coming up. I tap into Summer League. Like a freaking psychopath. Tito Wilson with a 2. Congrats, RGT from Panama. Champions. Thank you, brother. Oh, gosh. OG is going to talk. He'll say nothing. I am surprised at the amount of Knicks fans in attendance here. Hey, you know what, Jim Mudd? I got one in my lifetime. That's all I care about. I got one in my lifetime. If you would have asked me 5 years ago if I was going to get one in my lifetime, I'd have said no. I would I didn't know I was going to stream. I figured, there was a couple seconds left in the game. We were down to the end. There was a good chance that we could win it. And I wanted to be live so that people could see kind of my reaction just because, I don't know. I wanted to share it with people that, watch me. Because, you watch my channel, even if you don't like basketball or anything like that. You see me wear Knicks hats every day. You see me wear Knicks clothes all the time. So, I'm in shock. Yeah, Jalen's a 1A. Sorry, Becky Hammond. Sorry. She needs to go into hiding. Loot Waffle with a 5. RGT, a video explaining the Knicks history for the second channel. I might actually do that. That's actually That's actually a really cool idea. And I have a ton of, I have a ton of Knicks like fans and content creators that follow me and stuff too. I've done stuff with the biggest independent Knicks. Uh, Josh Hart said, "Forget them picks." Um, I've been on the biggest independent Knicks YouTube channel, Knicks Fan TV, several times. They're good friends of mine and stuff like that. I would love to do more basketball content, because it's the one sport that like I'm really tapped into. Frowning Dolphin with the R9. We've been on this ride with you, homie. Yeah, man, it hasn't always been pretty. Uh, Zombie pouring with a 2. Need Toxic Knicks RGT on everything now. Congrats. Thank you. Nickabaka. Oh, dude, that's a cool name. I like that. Enjoy this moment, bro. You just go Knicks. Thank you, brother. Thomas Pickering with $1.99. Shout out De'Aaron Fox. He was the 6th man for the Knicks. Without De'Aaron Fox, dog, like who knows where we would be. Thank you. Dr. Wigglechin for gifting a membership. I should probably like do something for members on this channel. I have everything kind of set up on the other channel, but because I never really go live here. Spawn Wave. Yeah, he likes the 76ers a little bit. He doesn't really fuck with basketball, but I will say we have been playing NBA The Run. Me, him, and Nate a bunch, and me and Nate went on a legendary streak last night. We won 4 championships in a row, and I had a good feeling that was going to translate into something. I just. Oh, they went late. Dude, I didn't even watch. Like, I haven't been on my phone. Like, I mean, I texted a couple family members who were texting me during the game and stuff like that. But like, and I made some tweets. I made some very hostile tweets towards the NBA. But it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Like, who cares? Who cares? It doesn't, Oh, yeah. Ando Man says WWE's even cashing in on this Knicks win. Dude, they're going to do something huge when they are at Madison Square Garden for Saturday night's main event. Brunson's going to fucking be there too. He's been he's done stuff before. Real console fanboy with $1.99. Congrats on your team. Spurs are choke artists. I don't know if they're choke artists. I just think they're young. Like De'Aaron Fox and Harrison Barnes and Luke Cornett are your veterans, and you saw that every fourth quarter something happened. Something went wrong. There was a bad decision, a bad turnover, this, that, and the other, and that's why the Knicks traded away those picks because. They knew that this was the time. This was the time. This was the team. You've got the new CBA rules coming into effect. That's going to affect a lot of these teams like, OKC and stuff like that. So this was the time to do it. This was literally your best opportunity. You've got a lot of injuries in the East and stuff like that. But even the Pistons, like, look at the Pistons. The Pistons, a young team. And that's why they got beat by Cleveland. And Cleveland got fucking steamrolled by us. New York, New York. Yeah, and I mean, shout outs to the Lakers. I don't. The Lakers win the chip this year? Am I celebrating the Lakers win? Cat did great. Cat did great to start out the series. Unfortunately, fouls kind of crept in. I thought a lot of the fouls called were a bit questionable, especially with the way that Wemby was playing and, the way that he was he was, not getting calls that probably like the flagrant during this game was disgusting. That wasn't called. Where literally the rule was made. Okay, don't land in people's shot circle when they go up because you fuck up your ankle. And like he did it vehemently, like looked down when he did it. You know, so, but he's young. And analytically speaking, though, the Spurs really won this series. The Spurs, the Spurs really won this series. Shout outs. Let's just go back in history a little bit. Shout outs to Kevin Durant. New York isn't cool. New York Knicks aren't cool. How's that working out for you, buddy? You and Kyrie had opportunity, turned it down to go to the Nets. How'd that work out? Just wondering, Slim Reaper. Earl Slatcher with a 2. Congrats, RGT. Happy for all Knicks fans. We got some Knicks fans in the house here, man. And thank you so much. Yeah, we need a De'Aaron Fox jersey. Well, I mean, really, that's just Mitch Johnson being a young coach. He said, "Oh, I'm going to have the ball in De'Aaron Fox at the end of De'Aaron Fox's hands at the end of the game," and it's like, why? Dylan Harper has surpassed De'Aaron Fox, and I know Dylan Harper didn't have the greatest, finish to tonight, but Dylan Harper was a huge reason why they had a lead tonight. Ray Lopez with a 5. We did it, bro. Blue and orange hearts. We did it, man. We fucking did it, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We did fucking do it. We did it with all the odds against us. D. Thomas from NC with a 5. Congrats on the win. Can't wait to have you on the SMG podcast. Go Knicks. Yeah, brother, hit me up. Send me something on Twitter. And I got to figure out, like, they used to be easy to find the Twitter messages. The Wu game, bro. But yeah, send me a DM on Twitter. Hold on. I got the Wu-Tang jersey right here because I never know when I'm going to need it. I kept the tags on it. I've totally worn this multiple times, but I always kept the tags on it because I'm like, it could be worth something one day. This will be worn at too many games for damn sure. With the tags on it, just in case everything goes to shit. But yeah, we were getting beat by 29 points. Wu-Tang came out and did the halftime show. We won the game. Like, Wu-Tang is New York as fuck, dude. I specifically remember I had came up to, see some family. Flukas McDougal with a $2. So glad Patrick Ewing lived to see this. Me too. I'm glad he's there. He's there. I came up north to see some family. And my parents were up here, and they dropped me off at Penn Station, and I had like 2 or 3 hours before my train was leaving. So I was just hanging out at Penn Station and, Madison Square Garden and stuff, and some random dude just came up to me. He really just wanted a cigarette, because at that time I was smoking cigarettes, and he ended up talking to me. He was like, yeah, I got some music with Wu-Tang. I'm like, really? He was like, yeah, they come around here all the time, I spit some music with Wu-Tang, and it's like, all right, dude. Like, I didn't know if it was bullshitting or not. Like, he probably was, but it's just so funny. Like, New York City is just such a unique place. Varus 2K6 with a $10. Genuinely happy for you, New Yorker here. Watch your streams on the reg, and you've always rep hard. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Mike B, the Game Genie? Happy for bro, I used to wear, bro, I remember one of my favorite fits when I was in high school was a extra large tall white tee, so it was like the one that like almost went down to your knees, and I had these blue corduroy Woo Wear shorts and like the fucking iPath wallaby looking things. Cause like Wu Tang was big with the like they had Wu Wear wallabies and stuff like that. I've always loved Wu Tang. I remember the first time I ever heard Wu Tang. I remember this story specifically. We were living in North Carolina, and my stepdad has a younger brother who's like a couple years older than me, but obviously like not in my stepdad's age range. And he came down there, and I remember we were sitting outside, and he had his little portable CD player. He's like, "You ever heard of Wu-Tang Clan?" I was like, "Yeah, but I've never really heard him before." He was like, "They got this song called Dog Shit." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." And he put that shit on, and I was like, "Oh, hey, hey, he, ha, ooh, ah, ooh, oh." And I was like, "Wow, this is fucking hype, dude. This is some good shit." He had the fucking the Wu-Tang Forever CD. You know what's funny though? I think one of my favorite Wu-Tang albums is the W. Like nobody ever really talks about it, but like I don't know why we're talking about Wu-Tang. But like there's a lot of good songs on that, you know, like that album, and it's kind of a shorter album, but it you know, obviously after, you know, the double disc. Brunson and his wife. I don't know his wife's name. I don't need to know his wife's name. Oh, dude, that NBA champion shirt is fucking hard. It has like bezels in the champion part. It says New York Knicks on it. I need, yeah. We're going shopping tonight. We're going shopping tonight. What's going on is the New York Knicks just won the championship. Bro, I'm buying the shirt. I'm buying the hat. I might buy some more jerseys. This is why, gentlemen. This is why. Sometimes it's good to not have a wife. Because you don't got to explain if you drop a lot of money on the NBA store. What's this in the credit card bill? Don't worry about it. You ain't got no one to tell you nothing. Plus, you guys have been fucking awesome tonight. I mean, I got enough money to fucking buy the shirt, buy the hat, buy a jersey. Like shit. All right, we got to switch covers here. We're going to go to MSG. We're not done yet. I don't even know what time is it. I don't have a... Bro, I swear to God, my remote for my cable box, because I still have cable. Oh, they're showing CBS is showing the thing. I have to like... This remote stinks. I need to go to channel 203. How do you think I go there? I have to hit 3. Okay, I don't want to listen to Fabulous right now. I want to go to channel 203, the MSG channel, so I can watch the post-game coverage with people that follow me. Shout outs to Alan Hahn for following me. Shout outs to MSG for following me. Okay, I don't want to hear this. You're going to get me copyright claimed. I don't know what is wrong. Oh. It'd probably help if I aimed it at the cable box. Sorry. All right. We're almost at MSG. We're on channel 222. This is the only reason I have cable is for the Knicks. And it's worth it. All right. Now we're on here. We're at the proper post game. I love Charles Barkley and Shaq and all that and Kenny. But I want to watch the locals. You know? I want to watch my people. The people. MSG one time invited me to do something, but I didn't see them. Like that's the problem with fucking Twitter DMs. Like they wanted me to like do something. No, the Chromebook is fine. I did not pre-order the AES. I believe I'm getting one though. I was told that I would be receiving. All right, let me see what time it is here. It's midnight. We got some time. Let me turn that light on. I keep my house very dark. Joe Penitio with a $10. Knicks win, bozo. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, baby. 1970, 1973, and 2026. Those are the three chips. Which really, I mean, 73, the game has changed a lot since 73. We probably could have gotten one during the Jordan era. Um, Thank you, Moon Cow. I appreciate you. So there's a crew. Got Wally, Steve, Alan, and Bill Pito. Alan Hahn follows me. You probably see him on ESPN. Alan Hahn is on ESPN, and he follows me. He knows the deal. He knows the deal. This is just crazy. Oh, dude, Stephon Marbury's the man. Stephon Marbury, yeah, he was probably there tonight. Like, that's the crazy thing about the Knicks. Like, you don't really see many teams that have so many ex-players constantly show up to the games, with certain teams. Like, you saw Tim Duncan and, the Admiral at Spurs games and stuff. But, okay, I'm not proposing to Celia. She's happily with her boyfriend, who I've talked to a couple of times. He's a nice guy. Got a nice car, too. Got a nice car. I like his car. Oh, my God. I'm pouring sweat. It's 70 degrees in here, and I'm sweating like a Frenchman. Shout out to Wemby. Cam Scatterbo was there tonight. Shout out to Giants. I got Giants merch here, too. We got it all. We got it all here, pal. Let me show you all the Knicks room. Fuck it. It's a little messy, but so that way I don't get accused of being a fraudulent person. Shout out to the Hogan room. Got a new piece in. Where's the new piece? Got the Bash of the Beach thing. I had to get it from Australia. Like, I haven't seen it anywhere in the States yet. And some dude in Australia had it for sale early. So we got this. This is fucking cool. I like this. We got some Knicks woodwork. Got the I'm not looking. Got the Street Fighter Ryu board. It's a nice jacket. Got the cover. Got the Build-A-Bear. We've got a blankie. We've got some miscellaneous stuff here. A couple books. Nice little ball. Giant stuff. This is cool. My uncle got me this for Christmas. It's a vintage Knicks truck. Got the flag up there. I'm going to have to wear that as like a cape. We got the jerseys. A couple of them, like the OG jersey and stuff like that, are in my bedroom because I've been wearing them. I need to like organize this better. I think the Bridges one is downstairs too, and I'm wearing Josh Hart tonight because I was hopeful that Hart would have a big game. No, that wasn't Stadia. This is the analog 3D controller for the N64. But yeah, and some guitars and crap like that. It's a chill little room though. You would think I would watch the games here, but I never do. I think I watch them downstairs, so I don't really know. Like, it's just there, You got to do something. I don't want to have like 2 guest bedrooms. I don't want people thinking they can come stay the night, and stuff like that. This isn't a place for you to feel comfortable in. Joe with another 10. We need to give Danhausen human money. So, dude, Danhausen's the MVP. Like, it's so crazy. And it almost makes you wonder, like, what happened? How did this come to be? Because literally, like, the curse was just crazy. Because it ended up being like, I got to take his hat off. I don't want to get a sweat. Oh, God. There's just like sweat stain on it. I got to take his hat off. We're sweating profusely. Like, man, It's like what a fucking crazy year it was too. You know, there was times where you're like, I don't know if this is the year. Maybe it's next year, but we did it. Tim, I don't really watch much modern wrestling anymore. Like I'll watch indie stuff and stuff like that. Oh, I can use this T-shirt to wipe my head. Oh, that felt good. Awesome Tatum, 1976. Is this your Hogan slamming Andre event? I mean, it's it's got to be up there, man. It's got to be you know what this was really? It was David versus Goliath, and I told people, I said you should open up your fucking Bible. I shouldn't say fucking when I'm talking about the Bible. You should open up your Bible because if you opened up your Bible, you would know how that played out. You would know how that story ended. You would know, and it's appropriate. WWF was huge. Like I remember being a little kid, and that was another reason. Like the MSG channel, whenever they would run the Garden, you would see those events on the MSG channel, and that was like the only place to see them. Does Danhausen deserve a ring? 100%. I'm gonna try to go to the parade. I think it's gonna be Tuesday, so I got to see what's up. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get down there for it because it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. No. I wouldn't drive down to the parade. I would take the train. Much easier and get you to where you need to be. No heart and you got to keep Cat, man. Cat was a floor spacer. You got to respect. You got to respect his three ball. You got to respect his three ball, and that draws out the big man. The MySpace guy with $1.99. Did you ever hit up Amir shows back in the day? I didn't, but I probably should have. Brandino, the one with a 10 for the RGT Knicks fund. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I really thought it was going to be Knicks in 6. I really thought it was going to be Knicks in 6. I thought this was the Spurs game to win. They wanted to extend the series. That's why you have Tyler Ford and Scott Foster. Really, Scott Foster isn't a terrible ref. He has a bad reputation. Tyler Ford, bro, I can't stand that motherfucker. Let me catch that dude somewhere. But yeah, I really thought, okay, probably won't take this one. We'll bounce back, but we did it. Lydia with a $20. DC and I are so incredibly happy for you. Now turn down that air so you stop sweating your balls off. LOL. Celebrating with you and for you. Love you. It's 70. Like it's very comfortable in here. I've just been pacing for the past couple of hours watching this game, sweating like a maniac. You're talking about Gucci Mane? Gucci Mane ref is cool. I like Gucci Mane ref. I mean, there's obviously there's protected players in the league. Like anyone can agree with that. And it's kind of always been that way. It's definitely more pronounced though with things like social media. All right, I'll turn it down. I'm gonna try. Well, I'm not gonna go to sleep, but I'll probably lay in bed soon. So I'll turn it down to 68. Let's get a little. Gucci Mane ref. He looks like Gucci. That's probably the real Gucci. That's probably. Why don't I have a girl living here? Because I don't have to explain to anyone, when I spend a bunch of money tonight on Knicks championship gear, why I spend a bunch of money. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. They got the champagne bottles going. See, this is why I fuck with MSG. They got the behind the scenes stuff there. Ben Stiller is with the team in the back with the champagne. Jeremy Sohan is not wearing a shirt. He's pouring champagne on his body. Mike Brown, he's a hell of a coach. A lot of people doubted him, but I was excited for him. It was different. It was different. It was special to have someone, because look, why do even though let's say it this way, the bench didn't do great tonight, but when there were some defensive stops there, Ariel Huck-Porty, getting that block, you don't get that with Tibbs. You don't. Joey Guns with a big 20. So happy for you, brother. The biggest Knicks fan I know. Here's to you making the parade. Thank you so much, brother. Y'all have been awesome tonight. I wanted to celebrate. Well, really, if you've been here since the start of the stream, this wasn't necessarily going to be a celebration, because I started this stream before the game was over. I'm glad I make you sick, son of SoCal. It turns me on. I didn't know if we were going to win this game. You scored 12 points in the first quarter, but there was still plenty of time left when I first went live. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did, though. I had a feeling. It's like, maybe it is tonight. Maybe it is tonight. And it was either going to be, hey, we drop this one, move on to the next one, or we were going to have a celebration. And I'm glad that we ended up having a celebration. How would the stream have been if they tanked it? Hey, we would have it would have been what it was. It would have just been, move on to the next game. There's always, you're still in control of the series. You could do it at home or something like that. I need that shirt immediately. I love that shirt. It's so cool. I'm not a father, but thank you. At least I don't, Who I think Kasharsky is rooting for? He's rooting for his fingernails. I wish DMX was alive to see this, man. DMX, I feel like he would have loved this. Shout out to DMX. If I got to choose between Carolina and Vegas, I'll go for Carolina, just to be petty, because MVG's he stays out in Vegas. So, and the one hockey game I went to was a Carolina Panthers game. I can't believe we fucking won. You really got a Knicks win and an Ocarina of Time remake in the same week. Dog, it's like I feel like I should go play the lottery or something. Shoot my shot at some woman out of my league just to see what happens. But hey, Rare no hat stream because the hat was getting too sweaty. I was getting sweaty. I had to rock the Knicks gear. It was time to lock in. It was time to lock the fuck in. Randy Romano with a $5. I'm a Celtics fan, but was so happy. I hit the wrong button. Was so happy for you that the Knicks won. The Game 4 comeback was amazing. Glad they closed it out tonight. Thank you, Randy. That means a lot because Celtics fans usually don't do stuff like that. I know how it goes, but I'm always of the mindset where it's like, let's say the Knicks get eliminated, I'd rather have the East team win probably, just because they always, for whatever reason, it's always, the East is weak, and like, You know? Are they? Are we? Celtics won a couple chips. Knicks won. Shoot your shot with Asha Sharma. I don't know. She might be trying to sell off Xbox. based on all the stuff that based on all the stuff that's been floating around out there. All right, folks. I'm probably gonna go take a cold shower because I am sweating way too much, and I'm gonna go watch this post game coverage. I just wanted to go live because I thought, there was gonna be a chance. There was gonna be a chance that maybe tonight was the night, and yeah, I'm glad I did. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. I will be live once again on this channel for Too Many Games with the annual drunk stream. Thank you to everyone who came through and said kind words, and everyone for the donations. You guys are crazy. I love all of you. I'll be back tomorrow with a video. I haven't made it yet. I'll make it when I wake up in the morning. And yeah, I don't know how to end this. Maybe I just hit the X. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back on Analog Allies tomorrow as well. Thank you guys so much. Love you.